So find the common denominator, and if we multiply through by the common denominator, we can reduce a fraction before we have to multiply, and that's kind of what we want to try and do. If we multiply through by x squared, because that's going to eliminate all my denominators here, I'm just going to put an x squared next to everything. And if I've done that, then I can kind of cancel these and they're done, and I can say it's equal to 66. Okay, but I need to be careful here. X goes into x squared 1x times. And so an x cancels with that. I'm left with just an x, but it's an x times 5, so I'll call it a 5x. And then over here, there's nothing. There's no denominator or anything to reduce anything with. It's just x squared times 1, or just x squared. Now I have this equation, usually with an x squared and an x and a constant. You want to put them all on the same side, factor. So plus 5x minus 66 equals 0. You've got two numbers that multiply to get negative 66 and add together to get 5. Anything that's a 66, 55, double digit like that type of thing, you should look for 11, and 11 works in this case. X plus 11 and x minus 6. That's going to give you the 66, but also 11 minus 6 is equal to 5. So your two solutions are going to be a negative 11 because you subtract 11 to the 0 to get x by itself, or add 6 to both sides. So negative 11 and 6. I would say through here, your common denominator, even with these two guys here, well, you know what? You have 4s on both sides. What if you were just smart about this and you looked and you saw, hey, I can subtract 4 from both sides. So you subtract 4 from both sides, it's gone from both sides. You have x over 3 equals 3 over x. If you cross multiply, and that's what I would suggest you do over here too, cross multiply, you end up with x times x, which is x squared, and it will equal 3 times 3, which is 9. You have two solutions here as well. Take the square root of both sides, x equals 3 or negative 3. Single solution there, you should solve for x after you cross multiply.